So if you're feeling stuck in a rut today, this video is for you. This video is for the person who has such a hard time getting up out of bed in the morning, for the person who literally just feels so down on themselves and the day just started. I encourage you to look to truth. Look to who God says that you are. Look to who God says that He is. Look for the ways He identifies Himself and shift your gaze from your emotions after you've acknowledged them. Shift your gaze from your emotions to who God is. I did want to share at the beginning of my day, I don't think I really got to talk about it, but I actually was feeling so bad. Like I was feeling so stuck. I was feeling like I was procrastinating, which typically isn't me. I was feeling kind of stuck in this cycle of sadness. I was feeling really disappointed, discouraged. I felt like I had no drive, no motivation to even get up out of the bed this morning, which is so unlike me. But for some reason, I was like, I'm just going to throw this worship set on. And in it, the pastor came up and literally just started speaking truth about who God is. Said how God is Jehovah Jireh, God is Jehovah Rapha, God is the creator, God is the deliverer, He's the healer, He's the redeemer, He's the restorer. Like listing all these truths about God, and I just couldn't help but join in. Like I just fell on my knees and I was like, God, you are so good. You are the God who saved me. You are the God who loves me. Like my perspective from being so stuck in almost this like laziness was keeping me trapped in this cycle of like feeling discouraged and disappointed in myself. But when I fixed my gaze on who God is, I was motivated. I felt like I had purpose. I felt like my day actually started. But it wasn't because of me. It was just what my focus was shifted on. If we keep our gaze on our circumstances, on our feelings, on our emotions, we're going to be trapped in that. But if we shift our gaze on who God is, that gives us purpose, that gives us life. And I feel like there was something so big that the Lord was showing me in that in these mundane moments of life that seem like they don't even matter, there's still an opportunity to fix your gaze on who God is. So I don't know if someone's watching this video and they're feeling stuck, they're feeling trapped, they're feeling not motivated, maybe not disciplined. Choose to shift your gaze on who God is. Like literally focus on God's character. And when I did that today, I couldn't help but praise God for who He is. Just like hearing someone declare the truth of who God is, it shifted something in me, and I hope it will shift something in you as well. So if any of you feel like you are stuck in a rut today, focus on who God is, and honestly focus on who God has created you to be. So often we get caught up in this like who we have to be, who we should be, but like literally how did God create you? In His image. He created you in His image. He created you for a purpose. He fearfully and wonderfully made you. Focus on who God is and who He's created you to be. What does His truth say? Focus on the truth. Because if we're honest, if we're really honest, whenever we get stuck in a rut, we're probably focusing on our feelings. We're sitting in our feelings, we're sitting in our emotions. And I'm not saying it's wrong to feel your feelings because you need to. You're human. Once you acknowledge your emotions, what do you do from there? So if you're feeling stuck in a rut today, this video is for you. This video is for the person who has such a hard time getting up out of bed in the morning, for the person who literally just feels so down on themselves and the day just started. I encourage you to look to truth. Look to who God says that you are. Look to who God says that He is. Look for the ways He identifies Himself and shift your gaze from your emotions after you've acknowledged them. Shift your gaze from your emotions to who God is. I just want to clarify really quick that I don't want this message to be received that you have to always be joyful and happy and spring up out of the bed every single morning you wake up because of the Lord. I think we're all human and we all have emotions and we have bad days and we have days where we feel weighed down by the weight of the world, by everything that's literally going on in our lives, because we all have things, we all have challenges and struggles and all the things. But what I am saying is that don't get so wrapped up in how you feel that you forget to acknowledge who God is and what He's done in your life. And adding in, recognizing who God says that you are, recognizing the truth that you are in Him. So yes, give yourself some time to feel the emotions that you have, but once you do that, look towards truth. Because I think I've discussed this in literally so many videos, but our feelings are so fickle. They change all of the time. They're not consistent. And when we need something to help us, we need to depend on truth. And that is the truth of the word, what God says about himself and what God says about us through the incredible love story that is this Bible. So if you've watched this far in the video, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so much for watching this far. Make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for my next video.